Right, we're group two with our team leader, James, myself, Aaron, Manahill, and Carollos in the Android studio. And for our goal, we wanted to create the most user-friendly calendar app possible, make it easy for users to scroll through or swipe to get to whatever task that they want throughout that calendar. We made it so that you can go throughout the year or years to schedule upcoming events. And we want to include all of the practical features. So reminders of upcoming events that you created, start and end times for those tasks, to be able to search for any, to be able to create repeating events once you create an event in there for it to keep reminding you weekly or to set it to monthly.
So our product backlogs are, we added swiping action stories for navigation, as well as repeating task stories and search for task stories. We added different layout stories, and we added story for login screen and ability to share calendars with other, which is optional.
Right, so here's the two sprints. The sprint is all about creating the essential calendar features. These include the basic things such as navigating the calendar, being able to create and delete tasks, just what you need to have a functioning calendar. And Sprint 2 is about creating additional features that make the app more user-friendly, or more advanced features that allow you to do things more easily, like creating repeating tasks or scheduling tasks with a start and an end time, so you can schedule things within a day. So as you can see from the two tables here, we were not able to finish everything in Sprint 1, although we made good progress in all of the user stories. For example, with UI navigation, we were able to pretty much complete the month view of the calendar, but we weren't able to complete the day view, which would be used for scheduling within the day, or the year view. And with things like view navigation, that is pretty much done with buttons, but we're still working on adding swiping to be. So to get back on track, we're planning on trying to focus first on finishing the user stories from the first sprint, especially being able to create and deleting tasks. We need to finish that. We've already started on that. And then we'll kind of work on user stories based on how important they are for the calendar experience and how easy they are to implement. And then we'll add the more challenging or ones for the end, such as being able to log in and share your calendar with other after we get the other more important features done first. So that's our plan, to kind of get back on track and complete as much as we can for Sprint 2. Okay, next slide.
Of course, we have faced some challenges. There's a couple of challenges. I'm going to address each one of them. I'm going to start with creating a method to count the events in case of making many event in a specific same dates. This is kind of one of the challenges we face. Also making sure that the created SQL open helper called while the database upgraded or dropped. Also, another challenge we face is creating great adapter with constructors and typing certain codes, which take time from us and effort to show the final view. Also, another challenging we faced, which was creating the date picker dialog. We just was trying to make our calendar more presentable and be likable from the user in a professional way in order to enable the end user to choose and assign the date easily. And other challenge we face, which is cursors, and are what exactly contains the result set of a query made against a database in Android. I also show an example error that we faced through the project, and which is receiving errors through cursor dot column index, and while defining the date and the time and event and month and year. Thank you.
Okay, now Carolus is going to give us a demo of the current progress of the app. We'll be doing the demo in a simulator in Android Studio.
This is our calendar project. This is our UI design, which is consist of different layers and different view. And it starts with current date. This is our current date. And the first thing the user is gonna do is just click on that current date, and another layer is gonna show up on the screen, and which enables the user to choose the date or the current date or the date that he wants to set. So the first column here on the very left is gonna represent the months that he can choose and manipulate up and down, and choose which months he want to choose. The second column is gonna represent the day, and again he can manipulate it very easily and up and down, swipe up and down on his screen and choose the date that he want to set. And the last column here is gonna represent the year, and it's very easy to manipulate and choose the date, and sorry, the year that you want to set. So let's just give a quick example here. Let's say the date today is May 26, 22. Once he set the date that he want, he just only gonna go to the OK, and he just gonna press OK, and the date is gonna show in the center of his screen. We also add two other features, which again to make the user and enable the user to manipulate the date and the months and the year through the calendar back and forth, whether he used the previous button, like what I'm doing right now. I heading to 2021, and then he can hit next and manipulate with the date and the months and the year as much as he wants. The next features that we add, which is we use different color, just try to catch the user attention and make the calendar more presentable. And we use different colors through putting all the text field for the weeks, starting from Sunday and ending with Saturday. And we use, again, different color to make it more presentable and more likable from the end user. As you see also by the end here, we add like a purple color. It's kind of, it's like highlighting the end and the first of the month. Each of the first of the months and each of the ends is highlighted with different color, which is make more presentable and more likable by the end user. We also add another feature, which is once the end user press any or click on any date, like let's say we're gonna click on number 7 here. Once he click on any day of the week or any days through the calendar, another layout is gonna show up on the screen, which is consists of different field. The text field, that's the one which he's gonna type the event that he want to add. And on the left is gonna be the time icon, which he can use it by just only click on it and choose whatever time he want to set for the event. Let's say the user is gonna use certain event and he set it on 3:30. All what he do, he's gonna heading and move the arrow here to 30, and he can choose whatever timing he wants, AM or BM, right there. Once he set it, only he just go to the right end of the screen under the clock, and he just gonna hit OK. And the timing will be set right down away on the screen, and he's gonna be able to see the event that he typed and then the timing for the event that he typed. Once he do the event, and once he typing the event, let's say like doctor appointment, all what he do next after setting the time is just add the event. Once he add the event, it's gonna be the event's gonna be saved under the date, and he can do it over and over again, and he can also add different event at same date. Thank you so much. This was our presentation, and we're still working and we're still under progress to add more feature. And we add calendar reminder, and we add alarm and other features. Thank you.